Well, we are tracking the next snowfall coming in tomorrow. It's going to be a mixed bag of rain turning to snow, and then a blast of cold air behind that, but maybe some signs of consistent warmth ahead too. Yeah, we've got a nice brief warm-up today. It started early this morning. These are looking at a change in 24-hour temperatures from 7 a.m. yesterday to 7 a.m. this morning. Low sub-zero readings in northern Minnesota. It was more than 30 degrees warmer already early this morning than early yesterday. Should see widespread 40s across much of eastern Minnesota, even up onto the Iron Range. We'll have that pine tree effect today where the darker surfaces of those pine trees absorbs more sunlight than as we go further south. And we have those deciduous trees or no trees in western Minnesota, and it just looks whiter, absorbs less sunlight. And these temperatures are actually about where they should be. Normal highs in the low 40s for the Twin Cities today, and will be just a couple degrees above that and staying probably below normal in western Minnesota. The next system is already developing off to the west. This is the same storm that slammed California yesterday, and now the moisture is kind of spreading across the Rockies. Two areas we're watching. One ahead of the low that's going to move across northern Minnesota tonight, and then this area of the southwest will fill in as it comes out of the Rockies. So here's the snow and rain tonight for northern Minnesota, and then watch at the same time that area to the southwest filling in and moving in. So places like the Iron Range, International Falls tonight, Bemidji will see a little rain and snow, and then here comes the rain tomorrow morning, turning to snow in the afternoon. Here's 2 p.m., but that's aloft where the temperatures will start to cool off. At the surface, it's still going to be fairly warm. So just like the last couple of snowfalls, getting it to accumulate is going to be a little bit of a problem here. Temperatures are going to start out close to 40 early tomorrow morning, and then as colder air moves in, the temperatures will drop through the day, but we're not below freezing till maybe 5, 6 o'clock, and at that point, the snow is really starting to wrap up here in the southern part of the state. It will continue to the north, but here's 6 different model scenarios, one of which, the American model, which has been kind of crazy lately and overall, is the high one, but the rest are all in that 2 to 4 inch range. So I'm diverging from the Weather Service forecast. This is the National Weather Service forecast, which they're already starting to drop their totals. They were going 4 to 6, but they've widened their range to 3 to 8. Now, we agree on the North Shore getting slammed again, but I think we'll probably see more like 3 inches or so in the Twin Cities, 2 to 4, 5 on the high end, maybe some of the northern suburbs. But again, the ground is just going to be so warm after today and the rain that we see tomorrow morning with those temperatures dropping late, that getting a big snow to accumulate here is going to be difficult, even though we'll see some good snow bursts. Behind it all, it gets cold. We're talking well below normal. 20s, not brutal, but for mid-March, that's below normal by quite a bit. And then it is warmer again by next week. 40s, maybe even warmer, potentially. We'll see. But look at these high temperatures Saturday. In fact, it looks like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday might stay below 30 degrees with teens in the Red River Valley, setting us up for a cold night. Friday night we'll still have some clouds, but Saturday night probably clear. Single digits, sub-zero maybe in western Minnesota. Yeah, in the second half of March, that's starting to get to be a bit on the cold side here. But American model, the same crazy model that's been exaggerating the snowfall, does try to bring us into the 50s next week, which we're getting to be overdue for. The normal first 50-degree reading should be in the first half of the month. So we'll see if we can pull it off next week. But it does look as though 40s at least consistently moves in next week. Today it's just pretty much one day of it. We might squeeze out a 40-degree high tomorrow morning as that rain moves in. And then again, temperatures will drop through the day, but getting that snow to accumulate when it's that warm and wet probably won't be real easy. So about 2 to 4 in the Twin Cities. Might even be towards the low end of that if we can't drop those temperatures fast enough. And then what we do get for sure is pretty chilly air behind it.